Well, hello. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Sarah Janes from Soap School, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful pink coral soap. This literally will only take you about 5 to 10 minutes at most, and you are going to have the most beautiful bars. Some really simple equipment. We need a mold. We need some melt and pour soap base. I'm using clear, and the clear is important because we need the clarity to actually see the coral. I've got some isopropyl alcohol in my spray bottle. I have a cosmetic pink colorant. I have my fragrance oil, which I'm using pink orchid, a knife to cut up my soap base, and the special ingredient is this, and this is our reindeer moss. Reindeer moss is absolutely beautiful, but when you get it, it's really hard and brittle, and that's not how we need it. So the first thing we need to do is to actually wet this and allow it to soak a little while. So let's do that first. So literally just a little bit of water, pour it on, and then just dunk and allow it to rehydrate. You can often find this reindeer moss in floristry stores. You can also find it in some craft stores, or you can definitely buy it online. Check out somewhere like Amazon or somewhere like that. But it's absolutely beautiful. I only go with the natural one. I don't go with the dyed version. The next thing we need to do is literally just to cut our melt and pour soap base. I like to cut it into 1-inch chunks. It's actually really helpful to pre-cut a whole load of this at once and then just store it in an airtight container for the next time you need it. And that way you'll be able to make up some soap projects anytime that you want to without having to kind of wait and do all of that extra prep work. Now, I'm not quite sure how much these molds hold, so I'm just going to find out. I'm going to pop it on my scales, and I'm just going to fill one of these cavities with water just so I can see how much soap I need. And I need about 80 grams would be perfect. And I can just tip this out now and dry it. Now I know how much soap I need. I'm going to weigh off that amount into my scale. I'm going to pop this in the microwave to melt it. 200, there we go, perfect. And the rest of it I can pop away for a project on another day. So this is just going to go into the microwave on a low heat until it's fully melted. And here our soap base is melted. I did keep it on just a low setting, and that really helps to stop you getting too many bubbles. I want this in a really pale pink, and sometimes if you just put even one full drop in of the liquid colours, it can be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to take the tiniest bit on the end of a cocktail stick and add it until I get to the right shade that I want. That's definitely just a little bit too pale, and I'm going to keep going. But if I just put one big drop in, there's a real risk that it's going to end up too dark, and that's not great either. Oh, I think that's absolutely perfect. This particular colour is called Red Violet, and it's this beautiful light pink, and it really goes right up to almost a Barbie pink colour. I'm going to add my fragrance oil. Now you could of course use essential oil for this one. I'm using a pink orchid fragrance oil this particular time. One of the reasons I love this soap so much is not just the colour, it's the memories that it brings. There's something absolutely magical about seeing coral reefs. Remember, we went on holiday to Egypt. It's just the most magical place. I absolutely love Egypt. And the coral reefs are just so stunning over there. They really are. If you ever get the chance to go, I highly recommend it. I'm just going to pop this into some paper towel, and the reason for that is that although I've wrung out a lot of the water, there's still quite a lot in there. So if I pop it on a paper towel, I can then dab most of the excess water out of it, and that way it's not going to add too much water into my soap. And I'm just going to start pouring. Now before I pour, I'm actually going to spray a tiny bit of the isopropyl alcohol into the bottom of the moulds. And sometimes I find that when I do that, I don't get as much marking on the bottom. So just a quick spritzing, and then I'm going to pour the soap in. And I'm not going all the way to the top because I need to be able to put this beautiful reindeer moss in as well. And I can always come back and top them up. I'm going to give them a quick spritz before I put this lovely moss inside. And then I'm literally just going to place it in there and then push down with my cocktail stick. Just make sure that it's properly in and then move on to the next one. And with this, you just need to tear it into little sections that are the right size for what you need. Make sure that the soap's getting right inside all of that beautiful moss. I'm going to give it another quick spray and then just finish them off so that the bars are right up to the top. And that will fill any voids or air pockets that there might be. And there's no waste whatsoever. We used every tiny speck of that. And that's the beauty of weighing it first and knowing exactly how much we need. Now, the lovely thing about this particular soap is it's only going to be an hour or two before I can unmold these and see how gorgeous that design really is. I can't wait to show you. If you have enjoyed spending time with me today, do click on that subscribe button, ring the bell so that you get notified every time that I add a new video, because I can't wait to see you with us again. Well, our bars have completely set. Let's have a look at what they look like when we pop them out of the mould. Beauty of using these molds is that they're so easy to release. We can just literally pull them nice and wide and just release them from around the actual bars, and then I just push up from underneath and they pop out. Now, you're not going to see all of the detail of that beautiful moss until we get some light behind it. How gorgeous. So this is such an easy project for you to try. Just literally 10 minutes to make the products and then a little bit of setting time, and you are going to have the most beautiful project. And it really does look just like coral. So I do hope that you enjoy trying this one out yourself at home. If you want to come and hang out with me on another video really soon, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you with me really, really soon. Bye bye for now.